everyone, Coach Phillips and Barrett here to offer you a nice little chest opener, shoulder stretch, little very easy routine. So come and join us. So we're just going to get started. We're just going to sit crisscross on our mat. I'm just going to warm up our upper body a little bit. So we're just going to start by raising and lowering our shoulders. It's nice and easy up and down. So it's kind of a clenching up and then relax and let it all feel good. So you clench and then relax. Let it all kind of wander away. Up and down. For us, it's nice and breezy, so we're feeling a nice breeze as we're doing this too. Good. So as we sit here now, I just want you to open your arms and just do some small little arm circles, nothing big. Just kind of warming up your shoulders a little bit. Maybe you've been sitting in front of a computer a lot. Maybe you've been hunched over doing some work at a desk a lot. So this is just a good way to open up and strengthen your shoulders too. All right, so just shake it out a little bit more. So to get started, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna lie down on my back. Ugh. And all I'm gonna do for right now is just open up my chest and lie down. Join me. When I'm lying here, I wanna make sure that there is very little gap in between my lower part of my back and the mat. So I'm almost kind of pushing down that way instead. Otherwise, I'm gonna have a big arch in between here, and that's really bad for my lower back. So I wanna get in a good position. It's almost like I'm curling my pelvis up a little bit, so there's no arch there. So just open your arms up and just feel yourself opening up and able to breathe a little bit better, clear your chest of any worries that may be going on, just open up. Good. So now what you're gonna do, you're gonna raise your arms up to kind of 90 degrees right here. And just at your own pace, hi Daisy, she wanted a little pet. At your own pace, you're gonna drop your arms, Daisy, and then raise your arms. Hi! And then drop your arms, and then raise your arms. Now if you have the full extension, you can take them all the way back. So it's a nice, easy, it could be a 180 degree angle rotation. Some of you might have trouble going all the way up top, and some of you might have trouble going all the way down to the bottom, but ultimately we're just nice and slowly just doing a 180 degree rotation all the way through your arm motions. Nothing fast. This is just a great way, again, to open up that chest. Good. And good. So let's stay there. So now from this position, open arms again, and all you're gonna do is drop your knees to one side and just kind of hang out there. So now, not only am I opening up my chest, but I'm also opening up the side of my body here. So when I'm falling, maybe if you're tight up top, you can only come here before your arms start coming off the ground. Only drop your knees as far as you can to maintain your shoulder blades on the ground. Come back to center, and let's go the other direction. So just drop your legs down, just kind of hang out there. Go back to center. We're gonna do each side once more again. So just drop your legs. Sometimes there is a stretch where you kind of pull your legs across. I don't really want you doing that though, because I want the focus to be on your shoulders, not right now about your back. That's a great stretch, just not for our purposes right now. And then go back and drop back towards me in the front. Take a couple deep breaths here. Do one more. Good. Now slowly go on and sit up. Nothing fast, nothing rushed. Nice and slowly. All we're gonna do is we're gonna sit with our legs crisscrossed in front of us. I'm not stacking my legs, you certainly can, but I'm not stacking my legs right now. So all I want you to do is just to reach up to the sky, trying to keep your shoulders down. So it's easy to reach up and pull your shoulders up. Try to reach up and just keeping your shoulders down a bit. Can you do it? Good. Yeah, good. So I'm keeping my shoulders down while I'm reaching up. It's kind of weird to think about that way. Good. So now I'm gonna drop one arm to the mat and just reach over to the side. Maybe you can go all the way down. Maybe you can only kind of go here. I'm just kind of reaching. What I'm not doing, I'm not coming forward. I'm making sure my elbow is up kind of by my ear. So I know that I'm going across and not in front. Let's go the other direction. Cross and over. Good job. Whew. You feel that? Yes, he feels it. Let's go back. Let's do each side twice. Let's go back one more time. I like to take a deep breath in. And as I release that breath, try to go a little bit deeper into my stretch. go back to the other side. Deep breath in. And then breathe out as you go back down. Good. So now we're just gonna take your arms and crisscross your fingers and turn the palms out and reach forward. So this is the direction that's causing a lot of our frustration in sitting hunched over in front of our desks. So now we need to stretch out. So open up your fingers and just push all of that back open to whatever extension you can do backwards. It's like I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together. Good, good. All right, so now what we're gonna do, just kind of lean forward in front of you. We are gonna switch our foot placement after we do each stretch here. So don't worry about that, because for me, going forward right here, especially stay down, especially with my legs crisscrossed like this, I feel it much deeper in one part of my hip than the other because of the position. So just stretch here. Now just kind of walk yourself over to one side, over past your knee if you can, good. And if you can, kind of pull yourself a little bit further, but keeping your hip on the ground. I don't want you to pull forward like this. Just keep your hip on the ground. Back to the middle. Short little pause, and go back to the other side. Oh, stretch and pull. Slowly roll yourself up. Now switch your leg position. However you were sitting, put the other foot in front now, okay? Gonna go, it might feel weird because that's your natural state. Go back in the middle, pull yourself forward, good. Walk over to that side and pull yourself down a little bit more. Great, and go back to the middle, short pause, and then all the way back over to the other side. Great, come back up nice and slowly. So now what we're gonna do is just get in a comfortable position. I'm gonna turn a little sideways so you can see my back posture. So we're just gonna sit here, nice and good position. You can still sit crisscross applesauce if you want to. So you're just gonna hold your arms in front of you. I'm just gonna go open and close. So this is really getting into that deep, deep stretch of your shoulders and of your chest. Back. So one thing that I want you not to do when you're doing it, when you go back, it's easy to kind of pull your neck forward. Try not to do that. Try to just maintain your posture. So if that means you don't go back as far, that's fine. I'd rather you do that. Give me one more right here. Superman. And back to the middle. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna just keep opposing, good. And we're just gonna go back to this side. So as you open, come here and then squeeze again. Good. This is 3. Squeeze. Good. 4. So Barrett keeps yawning, and I think that's because he's getting so much of oxygen into his body. There's 5. We're gonna go the other direction. So we're just opening, and that's great. Because the more oxygen you have in you, you feel a little more alive and rejuvenated. So we're squeezing here, 3. Good. 4. And last one here. Good. All right, shake it out again. So now we're going into our tabletop position where our knees are right underneath our hips and our hands are right underneath our elbows and our shoulders. And so all we're gonna do here, and everybody's rotation is gonna be a little bit different. All I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to twist my body up to the sky. Just kind of hold there and then come back down. So I'm keeping my knees where they are. I'm not opening up my whole body like this. I'm keeping my knees where they are. So I'm really trying to open up that chest. And back down. We're gonna try to do 5 each side. 3. Good. 4. If your range of motion is just here, that's great. Go back down, 1 more here. And now when we release that arm, we're gonna take it directly underneath us all the way through, and we're gonna stretch out this back. So we're gonna go down, just kind of lay against the mat. Good, and just kind of hold there for a minute. Great, I'm gonna turn sides so that I'm not backing to you, but we're just gonna do the opposite direction. So here we are again. Ready, bud? You reach up and hold. Good, and then back down. So again, 5 each side. So nice and easy. Maybe one side's a lot tighter than the other. Maybe one side can rotate a lot more than the other. Here's 3. Give another one, 4. Give me one more, then we're gonna go down and through on that release. Go through. And pull it back up. Now I'm gonna face you. Hi, Dexter. Hi, go. Same position, right here. And all we're doing with our arm, we're just gonna reach out and in, and alternate, out and in. And when we're doing it, we try to make ourselves as long as we can and in. And I'm not arching my back. I'm trying to keep a good, straight, flat posture. Here's 5, good, and 6, and 7, 8, give me one more each side, 9, and 10. Good. One more activity. Excuse me. Lay down on your back. I just like to say that it's swimmers. So we're just going back and forth right here. Again, just that range of motion. Back and forth. Back and forth. Good. We're not plopping. I'm not even really touching the ground. Stop in the middle and just go open and close right here. Open and close. You can relax your neck on the ground. Again, when we're here, remember your lower back is touching the ground. No big arch as we're here. Good. All right, now sit up. Come back to center here. We'll just do one final little stretch to the side. Another stretch to the other side. Another stretch to the side. Last one right here. And all I want you to do is sit right here, open hands, breathe in as you go up, and breathe out. Let's do 2 more of these together. In, and out. Last one, make it good. In, and out. Hope you feel a little more open. Hope your shoulders and your back feels a little more stretched out. Hope you have a great rest of your day.